Yo yo, what's up? Um, I'm still experimenting with going tank mythic full bruiser items on AD to stabilize the game or the gameplay, I guess. This game I'm gonna go Jackshaw obviously because control mages are a bit crazy right now, if you feel me. But yeah, plan is to go Mune, like just straight up go Mune and then build a Jackshaw. Why Mune? Some people ask instead of Blade. Blade is really good if people stack a lot of HP, like Seth, Leona, I mean Lee Sin even, like champions like that. And then... I know I don't have items, fuck it. And then... Mune is just good for pretty much anything else. I mean, you can still go Mune into these team comps, because like Mune is gonna amp up your max HP on Q so much that it's actually insane. But one thing has to be said, if you go for like a tank mythic, you can do either, I think. If you're against like a lot of HP stackers, just go Blade, and if you're against like anything else, then just go Mune, because Mune is better for like flat damage on squishy targets in general, in my opinion. Yeah, still very interesting. Like, I'm experimenting with this setup right now. And it seems somewhat promising, I'm not gonna lie. And then after that, like, you can just go like heavy bruiser items. One thing I really like about Mune too is that Mune actually juices up your Maul, your Shojin, your everything. It just juices up everything. Because you get so much AD, right? 95 AD potentially. And all these items scale with bonus HP, so... bonus AD, so... You just like amp up all these items more. Death Stance is another one. I mean, Hydra if you want to be spicy and have like an endless pool of AD. It's crazy. You just gain more AD scalings by building bruiser items, so the more AD you have, the more damage you deal. Like, it's just like a positive feedback loop. That's why Mune is good too. But that's like a more niche thing. Mune also makes like building Frozen Heart a little bit better. I think Garen is gonna get ganked by Talon here. I mean, here's the wave push. There's no reason to really like stay there. I'm not gonna actually instantly gank that. Here I'm gonna get my passive. I might actually go mid then even, if she doesn't die. I hate ganking when I don't have my passive up. This isn't even possible. She's gonna TP. Yeah, it's a shame. It was such a slow TP. Wait, it still works though. Gonna get my E here. Still works, bro. If we have huge balls, we do a second chicken camp too. Huge balls it takes for that. Now we go back real quick. Gonna walk a bit further into the jungle. I don't really care if he takes my top side right now. I just don't want to die to Thresh and Zarya or some weird shenanigans like that. I can't help him here. This guy just sets himself up for failure. I think actually this is probably the best he can do. I said like in the other video that you don't have to stack Bune early game, or like tier early game, but I think it's still pretty good. Because the item is so cheap, bro. You're gonna get the items, you're gonna get the fully stacked version of the item so much faster if you do it that way. He's backing though, for sure. I think it's absolutely okay to not have the strongest first back on Udyr, because like usually you don't do a whole lot with your first back on Udyr anyways. Maybe a dragon, maybe one skirmish that you would win with or without better components anyways. It depends. I'm still like debating on whether you even go tier early if you go this build or not. It's not needed. But it surely makes you spike harder in the mid game. So he started bot side. We have a decent ward here though. Not gonna ping for shit yet. I laugh when my super stance is like 2 seconds off and I don't wanna swap out of the stance I wanna use. Wish it would have landed. But then let me actually walk around, fuck it. Let me check Dragon 2 while I'm at it. Nope. Ouch! That must fucking sting, brother. Alright, we could take his chickens now, but I prefer getting like crab if that's possible. That's like one sucky thing with Udyr is that if you're once you're in the river, you're in the river if you don't have flash. So if I'm like in a shitty situation here, I would just have to take the shitty situation. It's most likely warded. See, that's usually why I do WEWE. You guys are like always saying, "Whoa, why is this guy still using like W in between E's?" It's so I don't use my super stance randomly. I know that I don't have the same passive as old Udyr anymore, but it's like one thing you have to like, one less thing you have to think about if you want to cook it like that, you know. If I just do EW, 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 or like RE, 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 then I don't actually have to think about not using my super stance inefficiently, which is something that I definitely do way too much of. They did us dirty though. Udyr used to be such a spammy character, like we are not used to like not using abilities and shit like that as old Udyr mains. Wouldn't be surprised if there's another gank on mid. Not at all. Gonna stand here. Is it just him? I don't wanna like completely cook this. Me too. Stun. Put it in R just so you can burst a little bit harder with the PTA. PTA proc. Coup de Grace, obviously. A discovery I made recently. Much better than not doing coup. I'm gonna like pull it out a bit. Now I just can't see if he jumped in here though. It's top side, never mind, I'm boomed out. See if red buff? He does. Then I'm not even gonna check his jungle. Just scraps in there anyways. And we continue. Well, it seems like actually this is kind of worth though. Like we are stacking this pretty fast. Like we are gonna have Mune like pretty much like when we buy it almost. Like I'm pretty sure we're gonna have Mune fully stacked by the time we do like our second clear after we buy it. Pretty good. In case you didn't know, Mune actually stacks up way faster if you have the item completed, because then auto attacks also count as full mana stacks. And like, you can say, oh, mana's not necessary, but look, bro, look at my mana right now. I'm literally in the jungle the entire time. I've been in the jungle for like a whole minute now. Right? Like, it's kind of not like that. I shouldn't have super stance that. If she gets like a stun, we can kill her. If she doesn't, then we don't. Is that crucible? She will go down though. This game is pretty good so far. I'm gonna do Herald here, I think. I need to go back, guys. Holy lucky little shrimp, man. I even smited him. In order for him to like be lower HP. Ah man, that was so close. This little fucking shrimp, bro. He ignited me though. They both. This little shrimp, guys. Do a shrimp emoji in the comments if you saw this little shrimp shrimping, man. Holy shrimp. Alright, we have to cook Talon here. I was like, oh man. Give me a little bit more, and this guy is completely boiled, man. We can do something here if he finds an angle to do something. Ooh, weird flash. INGL. Hey boy, what's up now, man? What is up now, bro? Got my Mune. Look at our coup de grace damage too. Like, pay attention to how much more damage I deal and how much better I snowball because I have this rune. The kill opportunities. How often do you have situations with AD Udi where you like in the early game? Damn, I almost killed him there. Yeah, it's because last stand is fucking worthless. It's worthless unless you play a dedicated tank. No idea how I never thought about that, but... See, that was just like an old habit I had because I played like a lot of old Udyr. Last Stand is pretty good on tank Udyr, but I would say on like the AP builds I'm showing off on YouTube right now, like Coop is still better on these builds. Like, you are never actually gonna fight when you're low. Or rarely. Just a relic of the past, guys, literally. We're on 200 stacks right now. Pretty bustin', brother. 1 minute for plates, actually. Instead of farming, I should probably, like, drop the plates somewhere. Oh, shit. Well, if this... Clean, though, boys. Clean. So this is an Olaf-esque, Diana-esque type of build, where, like, you go a tank mythic, but you're just gonna go full damage after then. Full bruiser items, I should say, not full damage. Which is actually more beneficial for AD than AP, in my opinion, because, like, these items give us hella HP. 500, 400, 450, 400, 300, like... We are gonna be genuinely tanky with this build. Of course, now you can say, why do you not go Titanic Hydra? Well, Titanic Hydra is a shitty item first purchase. And the reason why is because they changed it not so long ago. So it only scales off of bonus HP. What is bonus HP? It's all the HP you build additionally. So when you build this item first, it's pretty whack compared to Mune. Pretty whack, and it's more expensive, so it delays your... It delays your mid game where Udyr is like the strongest. Like 2 item power spike, AD Udyr is like insane. Why would you ever want to delay that, you know? Think about that. That's why Mune is so powerful, and like I've always been preaching to go Mune. By the way, this item gives us 7180 right now. It's not fully stacked. We don't have a lot of base mana per level. So many things that still need to cook right now, and it's only minute 14 right now too, so... Go figure, you know. Gonna be massive this game. Dangerous. And like, I mean, so far I'm like fucking tanky. Like, I'm pretty tanky. I think you're pretty good if you just have your tank mythic. Now, of course, you're gonna deal less damage, but the trade-off is that you're actually like maybe allowed to like exist in fights where you would never exist usually. Gonna drop heralds here. They're all grouped. They're semi-low. Semi-low. Did they have this pink? No, they didn't. Alright. Orianna is going back, so that would be a 3v2, which I'm actually down for. She doesn't have flash. Oh, never mind, she didn't go back. We are pretty close. Few more farm rotations and we have Mune. We have our mythic item though. There's probably way more people than him. There's probably actually all 5. I can't ping it enough, brother. Oh. I actually cancelled it. Let's go, bro. Like, if you know how to use your E2 correctly, it's immense, bro, what you can do with that. It is absolutely fucking insane what you can do with E2. Especially if you have an item like Immune, bro. Like, you're like genuinely fucking a menace when it comes to bursting, so you kind of almost don't even need your Q2 sometimes. I mean, Q2 of course is like very often a guaranteed kill, but not necessary, brother. Sometimes Q1 is all you need, and you can use another super stance or like hold your super stance. Like, it is chunky, especially with PTA and cool. Like, we deal damage, bro. Gee. You also get double stacks if you hit champions, I think. Yeah. So, having little fights here and there is actually like a good thing. Helps you stack it faster. Brother. He was trying to run, guys. He's trying to run from a bear. Isn't it actually true that you can't climb like trees and shit if you get hunted by a bear? The American kick owners can answer in the comments. Is it true? If you get hunted by a bear, you are not supposed to climb shit because they're actually better climbers than you or something, right? Some bullshit like that. Some bullshit. Bro, bears are so OP in general, bro. They have an insane bite force. They're actually pretty fast. I mean, they're tanky as fuck. I don't know what nature cooked up with them. I think they're not even, like, stupid either. They're, like, relatively intelligent. Literally fucking Exodia build, man. Okay, he's doing a little trolling. Let's go back. Let's go back and get... I would actually say we get DMP here, but maybe Shojin. DMP or Shoj. We have to start fighting. These motherfuckers are gonna FF soon. What is this then? So plan would be to go full bruiser items after that. You can go tank items if you need them. I'm not even saying that, dude. You can go tank items. It's not like that. Why am I low FPS? Hello. Let me have a piece, brother. Don't end CBA. It's for fun at a bit. I mean, they have a fucking troll, like. Right now we get... Oh my god, my math. Is it 87? 87, I think. Engineer, by the way. Hey, don't let me build the fucking plane you're gonna sit in, guys. Gonna be a rough landing. Gonna be a rough one on the airport, man. I wanna have like a proper fight. Oh, so this gets also juiced up the cooldown reduction. Because of the AD. Bro, this guy is camouflaged. So there we got bursted a bit, but I mean we are still kicking. Okay, bro. Alright, buddy. Settle down there, man. I don't deal enough damage to get the kills, man. Feel me? Shit. Flashed into a homie, man. I would be down to fight this, but the way they want to fight this is like they want me to get hooked by Thrash basically, and then they're all gonna use their abilities, you know. But you have to play boring because they wanna play boring, bro. Not bad. I mean, I'm relatively tanky here. Fast, nimble, tanky, bursty. Oh, huge! I'm gonna get the last hit. Plus 50. Tell me I was recording. Thank God that I was recording. Actually kind of fun game, guys. OMG. I don't know what to think about it, bro, because both of the games that I had with these Tank Tiger games or Tank QMax games, they were just stomps in a way. They were just fucking stomps in a way. I'm gonna give it to Garen because of comedy. Ooh, our LP games are rough, man. 16k damage, 25k tanked, 37k mitigated. Actually pretty good stats considering how short this game was. Yeah, it's hard, man. It's hard to tell, man. It's hard to tell that whether this does more than just building Trinity Force or Stridebreaker or Divine or whatever. Because like these games are just too stumpy. There's just not a lot of info I'm getting out of these games, despite this looking really good and despite this being completely clickbaited on YouTube. It's really hard for me to gauge whether this is actually the source or not. Anyways guys, if you like this video, give it a like. If you dislike, subscribe, and see you guys on the next video. Peace.